Hey, what up, guys? So, got the car back, as you can see, and dealing with the harness right now. This is that custom-made harness I got from the guy out in Canada that I was telling you guys about, and just kind of laying everything in. You can probably see through the holes, the mess inside from the fuse box and stuff. Gonna be cleaning all that up today, trying to get pretty much all the cables situated, and then the left tire front fell off the other day when I got the car back. The wheel bearing was toast, so both hubs are gone right now to go get wheel bearings installed. I should be getting those back tomorrow, which tomorrow is Monday, so pretty straightforward on that. And then yeah, so got a lot of work to do. I'll try to keep you guys updated on specific things when I'm doing it. Got to get these old brake lines out and work on a lot of stuff. Got a lot of parts coming in this week, so I should be able to get the majority of the car done, so keep you guys updated. Alright, guys, so I want to give you guys a quick little update. As you can see, it's been raining here in Texas, so where I'm at hasn't been very cooperative. We haven't been able to do too much, but hopefully this turns out okay. You can see we have some of the parts lined up already. Got the brake system in, brake booster. We ran the wiring, which is part of it sticking out right here. Got a little wet, but should be okay. And this Canon plug right here, you guys are probably familiar and seen these plugs before, and they're kind of like the engine connectors of Mark IIs and Mark IIIs. Part of your engine connector connects to that. Well, what we did, me and one of my friends, was we took the Canon plug, we took out all the unnecessary cabling, because the Canon plug also shares the front connectors for the headlights, the turn signals, the horn, and a few other aspects. So it was actually really nice to keep it just together and just take out what we didn't need, and we ran it through the chassis leg, just like I told you guys, and all the way into the car, so you don't even have to worry about it being exposed and people being able to see it. Not much done. So there you guys can see the bottom half of the dash and some of the small components are in. There goes the rest of the wiring. I still got to go through and plug up and everything. And the back seat and everything, if you guys can see, there's a lot of miscellaneous wiring, because I will let you guys know I've been getting a lot of questions about what is the people are asking me how difficult this swap is, and I'll tell you right now, this motor choice is one of the most difficult swaps out of all Mark II swaps, because you're dealing with Mark IV wiring, which is a pain in the ass. So the 1.9T is a difficult swap, which is what I'm doing. The 1.8T can be a difficult swap because they did have some ones beforehand that are they're still Mark IV, but they're like the early Mark IV, so they're a little bit easier to deal with. But typically, if you get a 1.8T, it's going to be kind of difficult. And then you also have a few other choices, but realistically, the easiest is going to be like the DZS or the DZL, I think what it is. I think it was a TDI motor out of one of the Mark III families, and the VR6, of course, and stuff like that. A lot of those are a lot easier to do, and they're a lot easier to get done with the wiring. So we're supposed to clear up this weekend, so Saturday I'm going to the junkyard to get a few other, some more of those grommets, and I need to find a few other things as well. And then Sunday we'll hit the car again. Plans are to drop the motor in, start getting everything plugged up. Well, before we drop the motor in, got to take the shifter out, and then the old shifter, finish all that, put the new shifter in, put the get the downpipe lined up and everything, and we need to measure it so I can get the old downpipe, the TDI downpipe, welded onto the exhaust. So yeah, this past Sunday, that's all we did. Doesn't look like much, but the cabling is usually the hardest part, the wiring. So but this Sunday, like I said, the motor's going to be going in. A lot of my parts are coming in today. So I got, brake rotors, brake pads, drive axles, radiator, just a lot of miscellaneous parts that I need are coming in today. Oh, and I guess I forgot to mention, you guys can see that the hubs are gone. Well, when I got the car back from the body shop, I went to go roll it into the driveway, and the driver's side wheel just fell off. And then when I got in there and got a better look at it, the wheel bearing like split in two pieces. So it's a good thing it happened now. So yeah, I took the hubs over to a local shop, and they're putting brand new wheel bearings in it. And then the tie rod ends, which you can see, they, right here, this is your tie rod end. They were all beat up and junk, so I also got some new of those. So they're taking those off of the hubs at the local shop, and I'll get the new tie rod ends put in when I get the hubs back, which should hopefully be within the next couple days. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. I'll keep you guys posted and for the build, and hopefully I can get better footage this coming Sunday. And we're also going to try to get the car in the garage just in case if the week after, if it starts to, the weather gets bad again, we can keep going with the build and try to finish this off, because we really don't have much to do left, to be honest with you guys. In the meantime, I'm going to get these small little plugs. There's like these plugs you can get from Home Depot. They have a whole bunch of different sizes, and I'm sure one of them will fit, and at least it'll look a little bit more uniform. So I'll get these small plugs and get them plugged. Yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at on the build, guys. Hopefully, like I said, I'll be able to get some more better footage this time coming up in about this weekend, and get this show on the road. All right, later. Down to me.